Hi, Dr. Aviva Romm here, and I'm an avid blogger. I love to write, and it's an amazing way to share content that can really deliver high value and change people's lives. I have had people who have written to me who, for example, have followed a specific protocol they found in one of my blogs that transformed their life even after years of going to physicians and not getting the answers they were seeking. I even have one baby named after me from a woman who followed one of my blogs on fertility and got pregnant after several years of not being able to, including with fertility treatments. So I want to share some tips with you about how you can use a blog and really enjoy it and also deliver great value content. So the first thing is think about what you want your blog schedule to be and what's realistic and whether you even like to write or not. So if you don't like to write, blogging might not be for you, but you might be able to hire someone who can help you. You share the ideas, you share your experience clinically, and they write it for you, and then you can edit it and change it into your voice a little bit. But the most important thing is to start with picking a schedule. And really with blogging, what people are looking for is consistency. So I recommend not more than once a week, unless you're just a prolific writer and have a lot of time to write. And even every 2 weeks is fine, as long as you keep it on the regular. Try to have the same day a week that you blog. I've been publishing my blog for years on Wednesday, which also helps me establish a blog schedule of when I need to write my content. So I'm usually writing Monday and Tuesday, and then I publish it on Wednesday. When you do write blogs, you want to choose a theme or sort of a genre. So if your specialty is, let's say, women's fertility, since I was talking about that, you don't need to write blogs about everything else. You can write blogs about women's fertility. You might want to write about male fertility as well, since you're supporting your clients who may be in relationships, they're trying to get pregnant, and maybe the partner who's experiencing challenges. But in general, you don't need to write about foot care. You don't need to write about something that's completely unrelated. So pick your theme and stick with it. It will make your life much easier. Then when you sit down to write your blog, really think about what you're trying to give. What is that blog supposed to help people do? And create 3 take-home points. Before you even start to write, think about 3 take-home points. Those 3 take-home points are the 3 main sections of your blog, and what you want to do is write those, create a little introduction, create a little call to action at the end, what you want them to do next, whether it's read your book or join your practice or just enjoy their day and let you know in the comments how it was going. And make sure those 3 points are really actionable things that people can do. Make sure that the level is appropriate for your audience. So you don't want to write an academic paper if you're writing for a lay audience. You don't want to write a really, really super technical blog if you're writing for maybe high school students, let's just say. So think about the appropriate level and the length. What's the length that you think that blog needs to be? Now, some blogs, if they're everything you ever wanted to know about diabetes, that might be reasonably a 2,400 to 3,000 word blog, and that's really well supported on Google. They like those blogs, especially from healthcare professionals. But a simple blog, a takeaway of the 3 herbs I use for my immunity, that might be an 800 word blog, and that's okay too. And you want to have a mixture of both. You want to have those 101 kind of cornerstone blogs about the key things that you treat in your practice or your business is built around, and then you want to have supplemental supporting blogs that kind of are add-ons or slightly deeper dives to small aspects of those blogs. So it might be PCOS 101, everything you wanted to know, but then you might have a smaller one on PCOS diet or PCOS fertilities, or even something like N-acetylcysteine and PCOS. So you can kind of think of a funnel as you start wide and get more granular. Give high value solutions in every blog. Your blog is not about selling. Your blog is about giving and creating reciprocity. So a person should be able to take your blog and get some benefit just by implementing what's in the blog without having to buy something, buy a supplement, buy a course, or join your practice. That's really, really important. And that reciprocity builds a huge amount of love. So people will want to join your practice or will want to purchase your course or join a group that you have. Be consistent, and really importantly, don't stop when the blog is published. Look for the comments, answer the comments, and use the comments as a goldmine of data, because your clients, patients, followers are going to ask you questions. Those questions will tell you what you might not have answered in the blog that they still want to know, in which case you can go back and edit the blog to include that information. They might provide you insights on other levels of information that would become next level blogs that you create, and they'll provide you information on what those who are following you want to know and are interested in. So it may suggest a program that you offer or some switches that you make in your practice. So blogging can be incredibly rewarding, and it can give you an incredible amount of connection with your audience. And as I said, a goldmine of data that beats anything a PR company or a marketing company can give you. So enjoy, choose a theme within your niche, make it consistent in terms of when you publish, 3 take-homes, appropriate level, make sure that you have the right length, high-value solutions, and use your data. Have fun, enjoy.